Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages or the cards that come out in today's reading for you. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out and what messages come through the cards that do come out in this reading today. So the first card we have is the Six of Pentacles. It is in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Pentacles also in the reverse. We've got some earth sign energy. You could be dealing with an earth sign. So Virgo, Taurus, or even Capricorn. And we have the Chariot card. Do you have some Cancer energy with this? But at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands show up here at the bottom of the deck. This does feel like there's a lot of love here. This does feel like a situation between two people and being able to have all of the components of a healthy relationship between you, where there is trust, there is support. I also feel like a lot of love that's genuine and true at the core of it and at the foundation of a connection you are building with somebody. And I also feel that with this Four of Wands, this also feels like an energy of being able to have a happy home or being able to build towards that. There may be some moving as well, or moving in, or an idea of wanting to be able to kind of explore that further with you and somebody thinking about that option. I do feel like though with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of a bit of imbalance. This does feel like a sense of kind of wanting to be able to experience a more balanced give and take within this connection with you. And do feel like with the Six of Pentacles show up in the reverse, this feels like an energy of somebody kind of, they either closed off or they may be kind of not opening up in a way that's allowing for that flow right now with you. Or they may feel or sense that from you. But this does feel like a bit of a stagnant energy, especially when it comes to being able to experience that free flowing give and take in this connection. I do feel like with the Knight of Pentacles show up in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of almost kind of procrastinating when it comes to being able to make a move or make a decision in this connection. I do feel like there's a sense of kind of being in a space of overthinking the next steps, or even just being in a space where when it comes to being able to take action towards something in a way that you would like, this does feel like a sense of kind of being in a space where it could be over-analyzed or it could be over-thought of to a point of paralysis when it comes to being able to actually make an action. I do feel like with this Knight of Pentacles, this does feel like an energy of kind of going slower in a way that is causing delay in some part of this connection with somebody. So it does feel like there's a bit of a stagnant energy in some area of this connection at this moment. But with the Chariot card showing up over here, this feels like an energy of actually wanting to be able to have things pick up in this connection. And I do feel like with the Chariot card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of somebody who's decided upon. And I do feel like they are determined when it comes to this connection and being able to take action. This feels like somebody who's also quite determined when it comes to seeking a connection that is leading to this Four of Wands. This does feel like an energy of being able to have this really harmonious and happy union where you are building something together. And I do feel like with the Chariot card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being able to overcome any obstacles in your way on the way to getting to that goal. So I do feel like there is a sense of actually being able to, there's a sense of being able to work through any kind of challenges, especially obstacles that may be happening at this time. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We've got the Two of Wands, it's in the reverse. And we have the Page of Cups. And we have the Judgment card. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups in the reverse. So the Judgment card, we do have some Scorpio energy. Could also be dealing with a Scorpio. So the Six of Cups showing up in the reverse, this feels like an energy of kind of being in a space where somebody is hung up on the past. I do feel like there's a sense of the past kind of distracting someone or kind of having a hold on somebody when it comes to being able to move forward. I do feel like also being in a space where somebody could be actually quite preoccupied over something that happened in the past. I do feel like it's having an impact on them as far as being able to move forward in this connection. And I do feel like with the Two of Wands showing up in the reverse, this feels like, again, a sense of being in a space where there could be a lot of plans in this connection, but I do feel like they are yet to have action being put into being able to take action towards them. I do feel like with the Two of Wands showing up in the reverse, this feels like a lot of planning, a lot of talking, but I do feel like when it comes to the follow through, it is taking a while or there's a delay when it comes to this person. With the Page of Cups showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being in a space where there's an attempt to be able to reach out to somebody. And I do feel like with that Knight of Pentacles, this feels like a sense of being in a space of really going back and forth before being able to take action. And I do feel like mustering up a lot of courage to be able to make a move. But with the Page of Cups showing up over here, that move will be made. And I do feel like with the Page of Cups, this feels like an offer that's also kind of extended. And I do feel like it is coming from a very genuine place with this Page of Cups. I feel like there is a sense of actually having an intention behind somewhat of an offer that is being proposed. I do feel like with the Page of Cups, this feels like an emotional offer. So I do feel like it is a heartfelt offer. That somebody is in a space of wanting to be able to kind of be able to give to you, extend to you. Now the Judgment card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of somebody maybe after a second chance or desiring a second chance. I do feel like this person being in a space where when it comes to being able to make an offer for being able to explore the possibility of a second chance in a situation, this does feel like a person who's quite determined and quite certain about that. So I do feel like they are in a space where they have given a lot of thought to that action. With the Judgment card showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of actually putting somebody in a space to make a decision. And I do feel like also lean on your discernment when it comes to this person and to the situation and to this offer that this person is offering you. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the heart-to-heart conversations. And we have keep an open mind. And we have a past life relationship card. So with the heart-to-heart conversations card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being able to have communication from somebody or wanting to be able to reach out to somebody and have communication. But this does feel like communication in a situation. I do feel like it is communication that's very meaningful and also coming from a very genuine place. This feels like a conversation that could actually lead to the changing of this connection in some way that's going to be quite significant as well. But I do feel like there's communication over here. I do feel like with the keep an open mind card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of somebody who's kind of putting themselves out there. It's like they're extending themselves with this Page of Cups. And I also feel like with this Page of Cups showing up over here, this does feel like an emotional offer. This feels like somebody kind of putting their heart out there or being vulnerable in this connection with you. But with this keep an open mind card showing up over here, I do feel like there's also an energy of being able to entertain a situation that previously or before in the past you wouldn't normally. So this does feel like an energy of kind of being in a new territory when it comes to being able to hear somebody out where you would normally be able, you would want to be able to kind of walk away from the situation, not really hear the situation out. And I do also feel like with this keep an open mind card, this does feel like an energy of being able to find a hidden gem in something that you normally wouldn't explore. But this does feel like an energy of also being able to have your connection with somebody who differs from your usual type or differs from your expectations, even in the way that they kind of make an offer or present themselves. I do feel like with this past life relationship card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of the past kind of coming back around. Somebody may be wanting to spin the block with you. I do feel like with this judgment card showing up over here though, this does feel like an energy of somebody having a realization, especially on the past or the way things may have once happened between you. I do feel like with this past life relationship, it does feel like an energy of somebody coming back around to the idea of a past connection. It feels like nostalgic energy. I do feel like there was a strong connection, or there is a strong connection, but with this past life relationship card up over here, this does feel like also having the opportunity to really learn from the past. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Sagittarius, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Sagittarius.